Listen, off the bat, 2 minutes in, I'm already annoyed with this Real Housewives reunion. I'm finally watching it, right? And Tamra does this all the time. She does this all the time. She goes, and then now she wants to use soft hands. Like, you can't be out here shooting out crazy things from your mouth and just being wild and rambunctious and just being a juvenile, by the way, and then want to be more mature and use soft hands talking about, I've been hurt too, and I just want to tell you why I was doing the things that I was doing, and I just wanted to get to a better place, and I am just so, now, not for nothing, Shannon, you gonna get yours too, but, like, I am so proud of Shannon. Like, no, you can do what you want to do. I accept your apology. Well, she ain't said that yet, but you can tell me all the things you want to tell me, but I am not moving my line. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to be best friends with you. I don't want nothing from you. Period. Now, Jen, sweet Jen, I'm down for you, boo. I ride for you, babes. And I love how she came in Emily and she was like, I feel like there was, and you see how Emily tried to dig at her? You saw that? You saw that little dig? Oh, I don't know why, Ryan. You're not even a practicing attorney, first of all. And I know that, you know, if you're not a practicing attorney, that means you're not an attorney, blah, 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 blah. It's not a dig to her. But what I'm saying is that she loves to throw out that she's a lawyer all the time, but she does not practice law. She hasn't for years, and her husband's still trying to get a license. So I'm just like, I just wish Emily would get off of this hill that she put herself on, that she's looking down on everybody. And then when somebody calls her on her crap, now she's all the way down and I'm a victim. This is her MO, man. This is her MO. And I think sweet Jen, the way how calm she is with people, I love it. I love how calm she is with people, and it irks Emily to her core. It irks her. Like that little dig, oh, did Ryan tell you because I'm an attorney not to talk to me? And she's like, he can give his opinion, but I'm gonna still do what I want to do. And whatever it is, I hope we can figure it out. And then Emily is like, well, there's nothing between me and you, blah, blah, blah. But you have so much opinion about her life. And this is just 2 minutes in. I'm just 2 minutes into this reunion, guys. 2 minutes in. Okay, so they're talking about Shannon and her drinking now, right? And now they're going to Gina. You know, not for nothing. I was always on the fence about Gina. I felt like she was just a tag along. I don't know if that, it sounds degrading, but it's not to be mean. It just felt like she was just there because, you know, she's been there for so long. And her storyline was like, you know, I was married to this guy, we came in from Jersey, yada, 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 and now we're getting a divorce, and now I have this new guy. I love this new guy. Now she's not with this new guy, but yet he lives down the street, they're still together, and there is some history behind it. Now listen, I watch these shows. I don't read the magazines. I don't read the articles online. I don't read the gossip. I don't. Because honestly, I don't care. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of backstory as to why she asked, what's his name? Travis to move out, right? I digress. I say all of that to say is that I am in awe of Gina. I think that she is working for her check for next season because I think she realized, I think there's some genuine, what is the word? Anyway, I think she's being genuine with her feelings towards Jen as well as towards Shannon. I think that she's just had enough. She's like, I'm not going to be the tag along anymore. I'm going to speak my mind. And if my mind keeps me on this show, then it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think that's where she's at this point. And yeah, that's what I got to say about that. Tamra, who cares? Who cares? I mean, Shannon said some really mean stuff about Gina and caused her to like think about her life and talks about her being a mother and how she had a DUI and blah, 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 blah. Like, she said some mean stuff about Gina. So what if she had a party? So what if BravoCon is like literally after you guys film, are you supposed to be friends with somebody after that? Like, Tamra, your points don't make no sense. You still want people to be on your side on this Shannon hate train. And we're not jumping on it. We don't even know y'all. We don't even know Shannon, but we want to have Shannon have accountability, but we're not trying to break her down doing it. You know what I'm saying? God. What Tamara is saying is that when she was filming for Traitors, that Shannon called her and was drinking, and the place where she was at, I don't even know if it was an outpatient or whatever, the place that she was at let her drink. Is that what Tamara is saying? Like, if you have evidence of that, show it. Show us. We are ready to hold Shannon accountable, honey. We are ready. Show us. Because, I don't know. It don't seem true. It don't. Maybe once or twice, but you're saying that, not even twice. Maybe once she may have called drunk. At this place, within 30 days, you're trying to say after, while you were filming in Scotland? The time difference. Like, there's so many questions. So many questions. Okay. Shannon, you're deflecting, babe. You're deflecting on the fact that, and I think that you probably were tired at that interview. Fine. We're going to give you that bit. However, comma, the timeline of you telling Heather and you telling Jeff about, I mean, when you were talking to Heather, you were like, I don't know if he heard it. I don't know if he heard it. That was that. But now when they bring it up, you're hemming and hawing, and it looks like you're deflecting on something. I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it does look like you're making it a big of a deal the way that you're trying to get at. Well, guys, I think I like Pete Cut's reunion version better. I mean, like, Tamara and Shannon's thing, I'm so glad. It'll probably come up again. It'll probably come up again because there's 3 parts. It'll come up again, obviously, because Jesus just has to come on the screen. But I'm so proud of Shannon. Now, something she said did give me pause. However, Emily, why are you trying to play mediator? Because we've seen this for 10 years. Shannon does have a drinking problem. She may not want to say that, but she does have a drinking problem. Okay? She does. She has found a way to cope with her drinking. So she doesn't depend on drinking, but she has a drinking problem. Fine. What I'm saying to this is that why should Shannon, who's been dealing with Tamara for the past 10 years, forgiving her for the things that she's done? Because if Tamara was a real friend, and from the first maybe 1 year, 2 years that she saw her doing the same behavior, she would have checked it. She would have said, maybe we should. And then if Shannon gives a kickback, then that's when everybody can be like, Shannon, we all see it. Like an intervention, maybe. They could have had an intervention. 10 years? 10 years she's calling people drunk. It's giving Karen Huger. It's giving Karen Huger. Listen. Katie, I don't know, honey. You should have listened to something. I mean, I'm on your side with the police and all that nonsense. However, Emily, shut up. But Heather, you should have listened to something. You a pig in the kitchen when you talking to her, because you are getting ate up, baby. You was getting ate up. The police, yes, Emily, the police. Yeah, they're giving a one-sided story. How shocking. Was she living in California, Emily, with the custody, or was it in Georgia? Like, you're an attorney in California. There's a reason why there's state bars, because each state has different laws. No? Listen, I work with headphones. So, you are the attorney. So, I don't understand what's the big deal. What's the big deal? There's no evidence that she's a horrible mother. There's none. So, you don't know unless you're digging up court documents that are public in Cobb County. You're weird, Emily. Shut up. What the hell is Emily's deal? She is working overtime in this reunion, honey. She is working overtime. She is in everybody's business. First, she bringing up, that was real whack of her to bring up the kids. Like, even Heather felt icky that she went over to her and she don't even like her to say sorry about bringing the kids up. Like, Emily, what is your deal, man? Like, you need to go back to practicing law, because it seems like you miss it, baby. You seem like you miss it. Why don't you just clear one of them rooms in your in-laws house? They'll let you have it. pay a little bit of rent maybe to offset the lifestyle that they pay for, allegedly, and start, giving out advice. Maybe start a YouTube channel, because you miss it. You miss it. It seems like you absolutely miss it. You sure you're okay, babes? Like, are you sure? Because what I'm watching now is really the Emily Simpson show. I got dirt on you. I'm an attorney. I can explain it. How do you... I'm an attorney. I can explain it. How does the XY... No. I can explain it. I'm an attorney. I can explain it. Like, girl, please, shut up. This reunion... Let me tell you, because Emily needs to shut the hell up. She really needs to. Like, what is her deal? What is her deal? Why is she in everybody's business? Why is she gunning for Jen? Like, I understand where Gina is coming from. Like, we don't want you in these spaces. Everybody knows, and it's common sense, that Ryan knew what Matt was doing. Ryan was reaping the benefits of what Matt was doing. Ryan is now snitching on his friend. That's what's going on. What Jen is trying to say in the most calm and protective way of her man is that which is legally more than likely correct, is that he wasn't involved in any of it. The only thing that he was involved in is having a name on the account. Now, we say only because that's all we know. You know what I'm saying? He has I don't know what type of immunity he have, whatever. If he gave himself up to the feds, he probably has full immunity, because I'm sure Matt and whoever else is involved is who they want. Ryan is just small fish in a big pond, you know what I'm saying? And we feel sad for the way Emily is doing, is just giving jealousy and mean girl behavior, and that's whatever, because Emily is just gonna be who she is, and she's still gonna let them in-laws fund her whole life. But she should go back to Parsons-in-Law, because it seemed like she goddamn miss it. But I digress. I just want Jen to realize that she, just like Katie said, and I think Katie is coming from a good place too, that she needs to have a plan B, C, D, E, F, G, because the money that he's spending on her and her kids was coming from Matt. I allegedly, but there's no way that someone can sit down and cannot explain what they do, even if he was still getting money from Matt. He could have come up with another story and be like, oh, I, sell blah, 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 or I did this and this and this, and I have this much left over, and that's what I'm living on, and I'm trying to figure out something new. Like, he could have did all of that, but he did not. So my assumption from watching him and Ha on this show is that most of his money was coming from gambling in Vegas. That's my assumption. And I just want Jen to have 3 more seasons of the show and see if Ryan still has that same amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But, yeah. Somebody need to check Emily. I think Gina got to do it. Because I think Gina is the only person that Emily kind of respects. I don't know if that dynamic is going to stay the same. I don't know. We gonna see. But I like it, y'all. This is the Rant and Raven review. And, yeah. Part 2 this week. I'll see y'all next Friday. Hopefully. Maybe Monday. All right, bye.